Once upon a time, on a quiet farm beside a peaceful pond, there lived a mother duck and her little eggs. The pond shimmered in the sunlight, tall grass swayed in the breeze, and dragonflies danced over the water. One by one, the eggs began to crack. Tap, tap, crack. Out popped fluffy yellow ducklings. They were small, round, and very cute. The mother duck smiled proudly and gathered them close. But then, one egg remained. It was bigger than the others, and it took a little longer to open. Finally, crack. Out came a duckling who looked different. He was bigger, a little gray, and not fluffy like the others. His feathers were messy, and his legs seemed too long for his body. The mother duck blinked. Then she smiled gently. "Well," she said softly, "you may look different, but you are my baby too." The next day the duck family went to the pond. The yellow ducklings paddled happily, splashing and quacking. But the gray duckling felt a little awkward. Some of the other animals noticed him. A small duck whispered, "He doesn't look like us." A goose tilted her head. "He's strange." No one was mean or loud, but their looks and whispers made the gray duckling's heart feel heavy. He tried his best to swim like the others. He tried to stand tall. He tried to smile. But inside he felt lonely. That night, the gray duckling sat by the water and looked at his reflection. "Why am I so different?" he whispered. "Why don't I belong?" The moon reflected softly in the pond, and the water rippled gently as if listening. As days passed, the duckling grew bigger. He was kind. He shared food. He helped smaller animals cross muddy paths. But he still felt out of place. One morning, after hearing another quiet whisper about how different he looked, the duckling felt very tired inside. "I think I need to find where I belong," he said softly. So, with a deep breath, he waddled away from the farm. He walked through green fields, past tall trees, and along quiet streams. Some animals he met were friendly. Some were curious. Some didn't understand him. When he felt sad, he rested. When he felt scared, he took small steps. Seasons slowly changed. The warm sun faded into cool breezes. Leaves turned orange and gold. The duckling's feathers grew thicker and whiter. He didn't notice it yet, but he was changing. One cold morning, the duckling reached a large, peaceful lake. The water was calm and clear. As he bent down to drink, he stopped. He saw his reflection. But this time, it wasn't a gray duckling looking back. It was a beautiful white swan, graceful wings, a long, elegant neck, bright, gentle eyes. The duckling gasped. "Me?" he whispered. At that moment, other swans glided across the lake. They didn't stare. They didn't whisper. They smiled. "Welcome," one swan said warmly. "We've been waiting for you." The swan felt something new in his heart, not sadness, not confusion, belonging. He stretched his wings and felt strong. He dipped into the water and swam smoothly and freely. For the first time, he didn't feel different in a bad way. He felt himself. Sometimes, the swan remembered the farm. He remembered the little ducklings. He remembered feeling lonely. And he understood something very important. He was never ugly. He was just growing. Remember, little listeners, everyone grows at their own pace. Being different doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Sometimes, it just means you haven't become who you're meant to be yet. Be kind to yourself. Be patient. And trust your journey. Because one day, you may look back and realize you were always something beautiful.